Hey guys, welcome to Beautay Talk, and this is Tay. And today what I'm going to talk about is Korean American. When I see some of the videos of mine, I see some of the comments with the username with Korean names on it, and they say, oh yeah, I'm living in America but I'm Korean, or they say they're second generation, or they're either studying abroad. And I want to highlight what's the difference between Korean American and Americanized Korean, in which I would say those of who studied abroad like me, and they stayed in abroad English-speaking country for temporarily, and then they're still Korean but they're like Americanized. So I wanted to highlight that. So yeah. So now let's talk about the subject. When I was in the States, I had a lot of opportunity to hang out with Korean Americans, and they were either like second generation of immigrants, or they were either like adopted in an American family. The difference that I noticed is that Korean Americans, they tend to think like Americans, but they look like Korean outside, and their fashion style is like Americanized. Like for example, like their brows are Americanized. Americanized Korean, like me, we have like some of the American influenced thinking inside of us, but the core is Korean. So we do have like respect to the elders. It does not mean that Korean Americans, they don't respect elders, but like we are more of Koreanized Korean, I guess. But because we have adopted two different cultures together, we tend to mix up those cultures well, I guess. But the common feature between them is that we like to mix up Korean and English together. I don't know, maybe it's because we feel comfortable using those languages, and there are some words that is like we have to use English in order to speak this feeling. For example, 짜증나? 짜증나, it means kind of like annoying, or if things doesn't go well as you intended. But 짜증나, it's kind of hard to say it in English. And there are some of the words that are like that, There are some of the words that we have to speak in English, and there are some of the words that we have to speak in Korean. And some of the Koreans think that when we mix up Korean and English together, they think that we like to brag about our ability to speak English, but actually we are not. Well, maybe some of them like to brag about their English, but we're not trying to brag about those fancy skills, because it's simply because we like to use both languages and we feel comfortable about it. So I guess this is something that if you have experienced, or if you have Korean American friends, or if you are studying abroad like me, like I was before, I think you will understand what I'm saying, right? And another thing that I noticed about the second generation immigrants who are living in the States is that they go through a lot of conflict with their parents, because the thinking system is kind of different from their parents' generation, because their parents have like typical Korean mind, which is that all children have to respect parents, and we have to use 존댓말, which is respect speaking system. But from time to time, I saw how they go through conflicts between them, but I don't think one thing is good and one thing is not. It's just a matter of fact, the difference between those two cultures and incident that happens from that difference. So this was my thought about Korean American and Americanized Korean. The reason why I chose this topic is that from time to time, when I look back on the videos that I filmed and uploaded, I kind of thought that although this is Beautay Talk, and I'm supposed to talk about beauty related subjects, but because I want to consider this program as like talk show of Tay, so I wanted to bring up the subject that I personally feel interested in, something that I can relate to you guys as well. So yeah, I hope you found it interesting enough. And yeah, this is it. Oh yeah, and one reminder, I have decided to open up the giveaway related to this video, which is that either if you're studying abroad or if you have experienced Korean Americanized friends, or if you have a multicultural background, or if you have friends that are multicultural, you know, share us your experience on the comments box below. And because this channel is not just one-way communication channel, that I'm not the one who's I'm not the only one who's talking. I want to hear you guys, how you guys think as well. So that's the reason why I decided to open up this giveaway. And please share us your experience or your thoughts about studying abroad or having experienced multicultural stuff. Yeah. And I will select one lucky winner. I will select items from wishtrend.com, which I personally love. And I will select $100 worth of giveaway box. It will be like taste selected giveaway box, right? And I will track you down and send you that lucky gift. So make sure to leave your wishtrend.com ID, which is email address, so that I can check out your address and then send you those $100 worth of taste selected box. I wish you good luck and see you soon. Bye bye.